Weekend spotlight is the Blessed Bronx teacher, Wandisa Williams. You've got to see her intro. It's so cute. She has a Bitmoji. Check it out. This is so cute. And she teaches 5th grade in the Bronx. Go figure. Look how cute. I just found her on Teachers Connect. Look how cute that is. I love it. She has such a great personality. She just started vlogging and she was asking for vlogging advice on Teachers Connect. And I thought, hey, I'd like to connect with this fellow teacher. And so I put in my 2 cents and I subscribed to her channel. And so I thought I would share her with the rest of the world. So there you go. Check out Wandisa on her new channel. She has a few videos out and she'll be making more. Welcome her to our teacher tuber community and show her some support. Jump on there and say hi. Give her some love. And check back with her and see how things are going in the Bronx. Hi, it's Sunday and I have yet to be on the camera because yesterday I felt like crud. And you can tell my voice is all wacky. And I don't know if it's an allergy thing or if it's a cold because honestly, this is the time of year where you start getting all the germs. It's almost flu shot season. We have our little sign up thing on Google, so I'm going to be doing that because we get it for free with our insurance at school. All you do is just show up in the teacher's lounge and they poke you and you're done. So it's pretty easy. They come to us. So I will take advantage of that. I've done that the last few years and I haven't gotten super sick, so it's helped. We're at the gas station right now. We just came back from watching The Predator at the movie theater, and surprisingly, I was able to stay awake through the whole thing. My husband didn't quite make it, almost. It was a pretty good movie. Very action-packed and very gory. Really gory. The goriest one I've seen, and I've seen all the Predators. So, even back in the day when Arnold was in the first one. Then we went to Walmart and got some things for an upcoming neat activity that I'll share closer to time. I'm planning on doing this activity October 12th. So that week I'll be showing preparations for that and the activity itself, and you might want to get it too. So I'm going to keep my lips sealed further because it's kind of a surprise. So hopefully you enjoy that. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be really cool if I can do it justice. My daughter's going to help me too since she's very artistic. So it gives me 2 weeks to prep everything. And I think the stress has affected my face. Do you see this? Yeah. I have like little bumps. So yeah, the stress has taken its toll on my face. It always like you have your stressful time and then you get the stuff on your face and then that's stressful. Yeah. I'm going to do a video on how I do my hair because someone has requested that. And obviously I didn't today. So today was not the day to do it, but I will do it really soon. It might be in this video. I don't even know. I may do it tomorrow when I'm doing my hair for school. I really don't know. I think I need to film probably the mirror so you can see what's going on with me. I don't know. I have done a get ready with me where I did my makeup, but I haven't done one with my hair. So it'll be interesting. I'm also going to be changing my nails. I'll try to film that too because I've had requests on showing how I do my nails. So I'll be doing that. We're headed home after we get gas and we're just going to have leftovers because I need to clean out the fridge. So it's going to be everybody fend for themselves night, which that's been happening pretty frequently lately. You know, I kind of get some food going and then have at whatever's in the fridge, people. I'm done. Oh, gosh. I told you, I think, on Friday's vlog that I left my lesson planner at school. So I don't know if I'm even going to worry about it for tomorrow because I know what I'm doing. I may just like put a few things down on just a piece of paper, like a schedule kind of thing, like I did for Apple Day, just to tide me over. I like to have something there in case my mind leaves me and I can't remember what I was doing. Yeah. I think that's about it. I think I've caught you up on my life since I haven't really done anything this weekend but be a sleeping lump. So we're going to head home, and if there's anything interesting to show you or tell you, I will bring you along. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Well, we're home, as you can see, and it's 5:45. My husband is going to mow the backyard, and I'm doing laundry because I was too wiped out yesterday to do it. I'm also going to print some things for school and probably change into my pajamas and figure out what I'm going to wear tomorrow for farm day. So it's Spirit Week this week coming up at school, and the first day is Farmland Day, so it's like dress as a farmer or like, what does it say? Let me look at my thing here. I took a picture of the paper so I wouldn't have to bring the paper home. Farmland Day, dress in farming or country / outdoor clothing. Well, I have camo pants, so I guess I could do that. Or I could do jeans and a plaid shirt, which I probably will do. I don't know. Yeah, and then Tuesday is beach vacation day, dress in Hawaiian floral shirts or bright colored clothing. Wednesday, souvenir day, wear a tourist hat or shirt from any location or a school shirt. Thursday, winter getaway, dressed in snow attire or clothing that keeps you warm. I hope it's not super hot that day because it's in the 80s again. We only had one cool day and then it went back up to the 80s. And then Friday is our school colors day, so we get to wear jeans and a school shirt. Yay. I'm going to start printing some stuff and I'll let you know how things are going. Good morning, happy Monday, happy October 1st. It feels like fall now, like because it's October, it feels more like fall. The temperature doesn't feel like fall. It's going to be like 83 degrees today, and here I am in a goofball with my farm wear on because it's Spirit Week here at our school. So today is Farmland Day, so you're supposed to dress in like farm clothing or outdoor clothing. So I've just got like a plaid shirt and jeans and some boots. I'm like already hot because this girl is used to wearing like capris and flip-flops. I told Caitlin this morning, I'm going to need extra time to leave today because I have to put real shoes on with socks. Like, I don't do that until it's cold, and it's not cold yet, but I wanted to be in the spirit of Spirit Week, so here I am. So, goodness, it keeps sliding around too. I will back up so you can see the whole deal. I got the shirt and the jeans for my birthday, and I'm wearing a headband from Amazon, and if I think of it, I will link it below because they're really comfortable and they're not really expensive. And you get like a variety of colors, and they also have some with, not shapes, they also have some with patterns on them, so that's cool. So today always starts out crazy. We started reviewing skip counting in Power Hour in my group, and we're going to go to the thousands tomorrow, and I made a little bat page because we're doing bats this week. So I put batty about skip counting because I'm cheesy like that. So I'm going to introduce that to them. The first thing we're going to do is one of those roll the numbers and then make your, put them in the place value places, then draw the blocks and then write it in expanded form. Then we'll skip count in thousands because I've taught them that unless you're counting by thousands, you're not even looking at that number unless it rolls over. So they did pretty good today reviewing counting by fives and tens and hundreds. And I said, tomorrow we get to go to thousands. They're like, no. And I'm like, well, remember when we went from 2 digits to 3 digits? You were like, oh no. And now you can do that. It's the same thing going from 3 digits to 4 digits. It's just more practice. And they're like, okay. I'm like, it'll be fine. You're really smart and you can handle it. It'll be great. We'll practice and you'll get it. And they're like, okay. That's my breakfast bowl that I tried to eat this morning. I had one bite and then it was time to let the kids in. And I don't like to eat in front of them. Some teachers don't care. They do it anyway. And I'm just like it doesn't bother them. It bothers me. Even though I know the kids have had breakfast because we have breakfast at school, but it still makes me feel, I wouldn't feel comfortable eating in front of the kids. So I always wait till they're not in here. I'm going to back up and show you what I'm wearing. And then I'm going to get to work because I have a lot of extra things to do this morning since I forgot to bring my plan book home. I did type out my plans on an electronic form so I can just print them. And I forgot to take home my t-shirt order money from my classroom shirt, so I need to send that in. And that's pretty much it. I think I'm caught up on everything else. So let me back up, show you what I'm wearing, and get to work. Okay, this shirt, believe it or not, came from Walmart recently. This is one of my birthday things. The jeans came from Maurice's, and the boots came from Famous Footwear. And I'll show you what everything looks like closer up. So this is a very nice, flowy, comfy, loose-fitting shirt. Here are my jeans from Maurice's. I just got some kind of plain dark ones with the whiskering detail, and then not real fancy pockets because I figured I'd be wearing stuff over them. And here are my boots. They're kind of tall. They go to here, and they're just kind of cute. So that's my farmland outfit, and I'm going to go get some stuff done. So I will check back in with you later and let you know how things are going. Hi, it's lunchtime, and I'm happy to report that 8 of my students have kept their pencils the entire time we've done the Pencil War Challenge. So they're getting these brag tags, which I got from Teachers Pay Teachers. So I will try to remember to link them below. They weren't very expensive. They were like $1 or $2. It's for the whole year. So you have each month a different tag. So yay. Plus, all but one of my students had all of their pencils. So they got to choose from one of these awesome Halloween pencils that I got at Walmart. Yay! One of the girls said, I only have 5 pencils. I said, yeah, that's why you didn't get to choose a pencil, honey. That was the prize this time for having all your pencils. It's in my school box. I'm sorry, sweetie. It needs to be in your pencil pouch when you turn it in. She's like, oh. And I'm like, this is week 5. She knows how to do it. I don't know why it was in her school box instead of her pencil pouch. Who knows? So, I am going to teach them the strategy game today. So, we haven't done it before. Excuse me. And get the apples ready so they can play that. And also, we did not get to the math rotations today because we did lots of apple snack tasting still because we had lots left over. So, we did apple turnovers, apple pie, cinnamon toast crunch, apple cinnamon toast crunch. And there was one other thing. Apple fritters. Did I say that? Apple fritters, apple pie, apple turnovers. Yes, I did say that. And plus the apple cinnamon toast crunch. So they got to mark the cereal on their paper. All the other stuff was extra. We still haven't done the muffins because we have the little streusel cakes. I'm like, that's too much stuff. So we're going to do that tomorrow. So I told them they could just take their paper home today because they've marked everything except the one thing. And then after we've tried everything, I'm going to make a graph of our favorite, I think it says our favorite apple treats. And then I've got the different things. And that can go in my green pocket chart. And they'll get to come up and put their name under which thing they like the best. Or, yeah, to graph it just for fun. Yeah, so since we took the extra time to try all the apple stuff and had to cut everything and, while we were doing math, I just decided we're going to do math rotations when we come back instead of our STEM activity. And I'll push the STEM activity to tomorrow because I think one of the things that I allotted 2 days for, we could probably get it done in one day. So I'll make up for it. So the plans this week, I'll just show you because I left my plan book here and couldn't write in it. So I just went ahead and did electronic plans this time in my PowerPoint plan book thing. So there are my plans for this week. So we read Stellaluna. Actually, I did the storyline online with Pamela Reed, who reads it because she does a great job. So I showed them that on YouTube, which storyline online was through YouTube. Somebody had put it on YouTube. And then I showed you the character and setting thing that we did with the bat. And I said, I'm going to try to draw a bat, friends. It kind of looks like a bunny bat right now. And they were thrilled with that. So they did a good job with that. We did that before lunch today. I actually got to that lesson. Yay, I'm so excited. It's because I didn't let math run over. And I can't. I just can't let it do that. I'm just going to be like, sorry if math time runs over. We just don't have time for stations. That's just going to have to be the way it is because I can't just do math all day just because we took longer. We need to do the basic lesson, and if there's more time for the extension, then we'll do it. Otherwise, we just have to move on. Anyway, so I've got these awesome apple things, so the kids are going to have a great time playing that strategy game that they haven't played before. I'm excited to teach it to them. So we'll do that after recess, like I said, and then I'll let them do math rotation. So they'll probably play the game for like 15 minutes, and then we'll switch to the rotation for 15 minutes. And then it will be time for my readers to go to reading, and then we will start our reading group time. And I'm actually going to do reading groups today. Yes, we need to finish something. So I'm catching up to things, but kind of feel bad that they're not going to get to build their apple raft again today, but we will do it for sure tomorrow. Because right now, like I said, I've got something that I've spread over 2 days, but I think we can get it done in one. And the part that they do, they could probably just finish it during ketchup and pickles time, so it'll be fine. It's time to get my kids from lunch. So I'm going to have to scoot and go get them. And then when I come back, I'm going to get the little game boards put in the sleeves. Because I have them printed, I just never put them in the sleeves. Because, you know, life. So I'll do that. I only have to do 11. Actually 10, because there's only 20 kids here today. So I'll get 10 game boards ready. And I'll try to pair a kid that's been here with a kid that hasn't been here. We're going to use our little bracelets today, I think. The color bracelets that I got from Target. We'll try those out and I'll let you know how it goes. That'll be good because then they don't have to have the pressure of choosing someone, and neither do I. All right, so random selection it shall be. I will see you in a little bit. Hello, it's the end of the day and I had early buses, so I had kids in here until about 3:15, and then I took them all down and got them on the buses. And now I'm just running around making sure everything's ready for power hour and that I've got my calendars changed and all that kind of stuff. But I wanted to show you some of the fall decor that I put out that I got in various places, mostly Target. Let me flip the camera around so I can show you what I've added to the room. Cute pillows in the Target dollar spot. I got little Frankie, I think at Walmart. These signs came from the dollar spot. This came from the dollar spot. This I got probably at Hobby Lobby or something a few years ago. This is from Dollar Tree. Coming around this way. My Frankie lanterns came from the dollar spot. There's another little scarecrow that probably came from Hobby Lobby. I've got a pumpkin that I got at a craft fair, I do believe. It's really cute. I changed out my pineapple light to a pumpkin light for reading groups. So cute. It needs a couple AA batteries, which I put in last night. So if you buy that, it's $5 in the dollar spot, but you need batteries. Got another little scarecrow-y kind of girl here that I got probably at Hobby Lobby or something like that, or Walmart maybe. Let me take you to the hallway. Came from a friend. It's made out of grapevine. The kids loved the Apple strategy game. I knew they would. They were like, oh, just like last year. They loved it, so we'll have to play that again. Okay, the little Mummy and Frankie and Spookly kind of thing that you saw painted out in the hallway on that little desk, on the Snoopy fabric desk. My daughter made those for me last year. We saw something very similar at a craft fair, like one of the festivals, and she's like, I can make those for you, Mom. I'm like, okay, cool. And she did. She actually did. So yay, I have them for this year. They were a little late last year, so I just held them back, and I remembered to bring them, so yay me. I forgot to show you what I did for a friend. So, have you ever seen I've Been Booed? I meant to show you that before I took it to her. Crud. Well, I'm going to make another one, so I'll just show you what I did. But I made a boo, like, treat basket bucket thing, and I left it in front of her door. And so what you do is if you get booed, you put I've Been Booed on your door and you boo someone else. So you just give them some little treats and stuff. So inside I put some bat brownies and some little pumpkin erasers. The kids are leaving for the buses. That's why I'm distracted. Sorry. I put, oh gosh, a little notepad for the teacher and pencils, little Halloween pencils for the kids. So 2 things for the kids, 2 things for the teacher, plus a nice little note. And then she can boo someone else. So just a nice way to start October, kind of keep it fun. Tomorrow is beach/Hawaiian day. So I got to come up with something beachy, Hawaiian-y. Surely I can come up with something. I have pineapples, everything, right? So I think I'm okay. All right, I'm going to say goodbye for now. And I'm going to get my stuff loaded up and get out of here and go home and relax. I think I got everything done I needed to do. So I'm ready to leave. I'll talk to you later.
Go get my hoodie because Miss Schulte forgot it.
Oh, does she have it with her? Yeah.
Pick a number. 3, 9, 3, 2.
Awesome. Make sure you shade in your thousands so you can tell them apart from your hundreds. Whoop. Pencil on the loose.
I know how to write this number. I made the number 2.
Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Today is beach day.
So we're supposed to dress in like Hawaiian or beachy kind of stuff. So I've got Caitlin's beach hat here. I've got my little Hawaiian shirt from Old Navy and some just black capris and black flip-flops. Nothing super fancy. I'm not feeling the greatest today. Something has gotten me finally. I don't know if it's allergies or a cold, but last night I woke up and my throat felt like it was on fire. So, yay me. So I'm just kind of trying to make it through the day. Blech. Today in Power Hour, we started doing stuff to the thousands. My eye looks really weird from right here. Anyway, so I had the kids grab numbers, which I showed probably already. Grabbed magnet numbers and then make a 4-digit number and then draw it out in blocks and then write the expanded form before we do skip counting with it, because I thought they should probably understand what thousands are first, which it's not a big stretch because we've been doing hundreds for quite a while. When you draw a 1,000 block, it's supposed to be a cube, and I'm like, I don't want the kids to have to spend that much time drawing cubes. So since a hundreds block is a square, I said, how about we just draw a square and then shade it in and we'll know that's thousands. And they're like, okay. Because I don't want the kids to spend like 10 minutes drawing out one set of thousands. Yeah, you know they would try to perfect those little angles and stuff. And I'm like, that's not worth our time. This is math, not art. So I just said, we're not going to, spend a lot of time drawing these. We just want to get it on the paper because we want to move on. And that's all we had time for today, was for them to do like 5 of those. And then a couple of kids, a couple of partnerships finished with like 5 minutes left in our time. And so I just had them flip their papers over because the backside didn't have anything on it. I only made single-sided sheets this time because that's a lot of writing for one number. When you're working with 4 digits, that's a lot. So I said on the back you can play number wars. And so we did, whoever makes the biggest 4-digit number is the winner of that battle. And they just kept track by circling who had the biggest number and keeping track of points. They thought that was awesome. I did the same thing last year with double digits. And so we're doing it with 4 digits now. They're excited about that. Tomorrow, like I said, we'll do skip counting in 4-digit numbers, and they're going to do the same type of thing where they grab the numbers and make their numbers. Because with dice, the biggest number you can make is 6,000, 6,666. And I wanted them to have bigger numbers to work with because we're supposed to be going to 1,000. So they'll be really, really close. And then this is beyond our normal Go Math stuff, because in our place value chapter, it doesn't even go past hundreds. So this is kind of enrichment a little bit, but this is a standard that we're supposed to teach. So the kids are getting that, which is nice. Tomorrow, like I said, we'll do the skip counting, and then Thursday, I think we're going to do some Kahoots. So I'll try to film that, and I'm probably going to have the other group join us because that para does not have a board or a classroom. She does it out in the hallway. And so I said, we can probably borrow someone else's iPads and they can sit around. They can each have their own. It's a lot easier. I mean, you can do groups on Kahoot, and I have done that, but I think it's more fun and more engaging if every kid has their own iPad, because then they all have their own thing to poke on rather than having to share, and then they fight over it, and then they have to figure out what their group name is going to be and who gets to poke it in that time. And, it's a whole deal. We don't have time for that. So that's the plan. And then next week, we'll be switching groups to addition. And I need to give this, 100 facts test. 100. But we only give them 10 minutes to work on it. However many they get, we score from there. And then we have our groups broken down into, if they got 0 to 20 right, they go in here. If they got 21 to 40 right, they go in this group. If they got 41 to 60 right, and so on. So that's how we'll group for next week and the next couple weeks. I got a thing in my mailbox today that said I need to have my background check renewed. So I just had to fill out this paperwork. And I just have to turn it back into central office. No big deal. Yay me, I already filled it out. So I'll just take it down when I go get the kids from art. And I think I can probably turn it into the secretary, and then she can just collect everybody's and then put them all together in central office rather than piecemealing it. Plus, going down there is a little bit of a deal. You have to go way, way down. And I don't have time. So I'm hoping that we can just turn them into her and she can just collect everyone's and then send them all at the same time. They do it every 5 years. I didn't even remember them doing it before. I don't think I've ever filled one of those out. It's supposed to be every 5 years. This would have been my 3rd time. So, I don't know. I didn't see one of these before. When I originally was hired, I filled one out. But then you had to go get fingerprinted and all that stuff. This one is just they run your name through the system. no big deal. Okay, we're going to be working some more on our personal narratives today. I'm going to be using this form that one of my lovely colleagues made last year for first grade, and she brought it to second grade. So it's a nice graphic organizer. And then I'm going to show part 3 of the personal narrative writing series from Teaching Without Frills that I've mentioned before. I love that whole channel because there's every kind of writing on there, and I love to use it as like a mini lesson because she actually shows the thought process and stuff. Personally, I don't feel like I'm a super strong writing teacher because writing was always easy for me, and so it's hard for me to go back that far and go down that far in levels of writing because it just never was hard for me. It was just my thing. So this helps me make sure I don't skip any steps along the way because I'm really bad at going, well, you just do this and this. And the kids are like, what? And I'm like, you know what I mean? It's like I don't connect to that. With math, I totally do because I struggled as a math student. But and reading, I've always been a really good reader, but I can adapt myself to the lower readers because I understand the process. It's just hard for me to teach it. It's just not my thing. And I don't feel very comfortable. Like I'm very thorough with it. So, and I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to skip anything along the way because I think some kids are going to need different, pieces, even though we've done personal narratives before, and I've taught personal narratives in first grade. So I just don't want to miss anything. So anyway, that's what we're doing today for that. And then we're going to be working with Stellaluna some more today. You saw yesterday that I drew a semblance of a bat and I made the wings be the characters in the setting. And so today we're going to be talking about questions from the book, more comprehension kind of things. And I have something. Oh, these are from Rooted in Reading. So you get comprehension cards and vocabulary cards. It's awesome. Like everything you need is in the packet. So yesterday we read the story, or I showed it on YouTube. We did those. And then today I'll just be, I think I have the big book of it. Either that or I have a hardback. Anyway, I will be asking questions like this. So it'll be a shorter thing today since we're not going to read the whole story. And we'll have more time for writing. So I'm going to have to, my reading and writing thing is together, like my whole group reading and writing. So what I'm doing is I'm just kind of splitting the time, but not necessarily completely equally. Like my writing and reading time is from like 11 to 12. Well, 11 to 11:55 because 12 o'clock is lunch. So we have to leave 5 minutes early. But I'm doing the reading part first and then finishing it off with the writing. Because when they're doing their independent writing, I can start sending them in groups to the restroom to get ready for lunch. But when we're doing a whole group reading lesson, you can't really send people out because it's distracting. But during writing, as long as they walk quietly out into the hallway, it's not too bad when they're writing down their thoughts. So that's the plan for today. So I'm probably going to do maybe 15 minutes of Stellaluna, 20 minutes maybe. The rest of the time will be to show the mini lesson and getting their thoughts down on that organizer so that tomorrow they can actually begin composing their narrative. And hopefully by Thursday they'll be finalizing their draft. And then we can edit and publish. So we'll have it done by next week because the end of the quarter is the 19th. And that is quickly approaching. Like we have 2 weeks. So I want to get the writing done. I found a packet on Teachers Pay Teachers. It's about soil and rocks. And that's what we're studying right now in science. Well, that's what we're supposed to be studying. And I haven't done a single thing. Because I'm not used to that. I don't know how to teach it. I don't have any materials. So I was thinking about buying that. Because it was only like $2.50. And it's like from the Creative Teacher, something like that. I'll try to link her store below so you can check her out too. She's the one that does like party packs. Like the reason I've even found her at all is because on Instagram she was kind of advertising that she has like Halloween party packs where you have stations that you can do, and they're like $7.99, but you get like, I want to say it's like 6 or 8 stations, which I probably wouldn't do for my party because we already have a plan for that. But wouldn't that be a fun Friday thing? So maybe I can use pieces of that. That would be cool too. All right, I'm going to go because I'm just really droopy. And I want to see what my science guru partner teacher over here thinks about this rocks and soil packet. See if she thinks it's worth purchasing because I don't have anything. So we'll see. She's the one that like will build volcanoes and stuff, which I want to do too. I'm going to make a volcano too, because we're supposed to be talking about earth changes, climate changes, earth changes, like landform changes, like physical characteristics of changes of the earth. So that's why a volcano. But I may not get to the volcano before the quarter's over. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, I'm going to go. I hope I can make it through the day. I'm just drooping fast. I took medicine this morning, but I'm just not. I feel really foggy and fuzzy. So I don't know. I'm going to get done what I can. I told the kids that we do that apple raft stem today, so I've got to do that. Which, it's not that big a deal. I just cut up some apples and go, here you go. Here's your toothpicks. Here's your apple pieces. Here's your thing of water. Build something and see if it'll float. So I'm going to group them probably in 6 groups. So we can have 3 to 4 in a group instead of like 5 or 6 in a group, because that's chaos. And I'm going to just set them around. Like, I'll move the desks. It's right after recess is when we're going to do it. So I'll have lunchtime and recess time where I can set things up and I can spread people out so they have room to work. And I'll try to film that if I can. I'm so sorry I didn't film the Apple strategy game. The kids had a blast, and I'm sure we'll play it again. So I'll try to film it next time because they had a great time. And it was really cute to hear, woohoo! You know, you could tell who was not winning and who was winning. Okay, I'm going to go for real, and I'll try to catch back up with you later. But if I don't, you'll know that I just didn't make it through the day. Okay, bye. Just match them with your boxes. You might need to scooch over so you can reach them, buddy.
That's 32.
Yes.
Do you like what I did?
Oh, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
Cool. It kind of reminds me of a layer cake. That's good. Now you remember what to do? Just write the value of each underlined digit.
I need to find my legs. Okay, 4. Number 4. I got 6.
Try to use try to use as many of the pieces as you can to make one big raft.
We still haven't made our boat because we're
Still deciding? That's okay, make a plan.
I'll leave them in the water, take them out after I can put them like this.
I'll leave them so try to use as many of the apple pieces as you can.
If we were going to make like a really raft. Oh, she said to make a raft.
Yeah.
I know
Try to make with as many pieces as you can.
I know how to make a raft. I really do.
They're not very good. We have other apples that taste good though. Those are kind of the ones I was going to throw away at home because they were kind of old. So I thought they'd be perfect for science. Yeah, it needs to be one big raft. One big raft.
I'm making a sail. I'm making a top.
My voice is totally going. So the kids loved the apple raft stem that we did, and that's from Teach Outside the Box, Brooke Brown. She has like a stem through the year or something. I'll try to link it below. If I forget to link it, just let me know and I'll put it on there. Man, I'm just wiped today. I'm tired. I did not do any reading groups today. No small group reading because the kids were all like, I want to take an AR quiz. I want to take an AR quiz. I can't get on there. Blah, blah. So I was still troubleshooting. I feel like I'm never on top of everything every day, but we're getting there. We're getting there. And I need to give this audition pretest. Still, I just didn't find time to get it in today. So tomorrow it shall be because we need to have it graded by tomorrow. So, yep. That'll be what I do. We don't have our PLC meeting on Friday because we have the homecoming parade at 4 o'clock. So we won't be doing that. We just miss a little early so people can get to the parade because it blocks the road completely. So fun times. It's actually a really good parade, but it's just like, ugh, just tired, you know. Okay, I found this really cool resource on Teachers Pay Teachers. That's something that we teach. I think I may have mentioned it before. So this is what it looks like. And this is who it's by. So I'll try to link it below if I remember. But it's anybody's guess if I remember or not. Oh, good gravy. I just wiped out. But the kids really, really did enjoy the STEM activity. And even I did like a thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs to the side, like status of the class, their opinion of everything. So I asked them some questions about the activity. Did you think it was hard? You know, did you like it? Did you enjoy working with the group? Blah, blah. Before that, though, I gave them like a countdown. I said, okay, you have 5 more minutes to work on your raft. Okay, now you have 3 more minutes. Now you have 30 seconds. Okay, step away from your raft and go sit down. And I still had some kids that just wouldn't sit down. I'm like, please go sit down now, like I said. They need to follow directions quickly, and they're just not. Some of them, not all of them, obviously, but some of them just are not following directions quickly, and we're working on that. And so I'm like, oh, remember the first time I asked you, please, because we don't have all day to do this. So we talked about each little group's raft that they built, and we looked to see if it floated or not, and then we tried to figure out why it floated or why it didn't float. If it didn't float, we've tried to figure out how we could modify it to float, and then I did things to it to see if it would float, and we got all of them to float. So we decided that the ones that couldn't float were too heavy, they had too many toothpicks, and the shape made a difference. So we noticed a trend. So if the shape of the apple raft was basically a square, it floated very nicely because the weight was evenly distributed. But if it was all in a glob, it sunk. So they learned something about buoyancy today. Before I had them go to their science stations, is what I called them, to work on their raft activity, we watched the BrainPop Junior sink or float, because it was like a, 3 or 4 minute video about how things float and sink and why they do. So I thought that would be some good knowledge to have before they started building their raft. So I think my daughter is supposed to sing the national anthem tonight. I don't know if she's going to ride home with me or not. She had plans to go to her boyfriend's tonight after school, and then she found out she was supposed to sing. And so I don't know, but I just need a car. She's going to bring the car here to me regardless. And she should be coming anytime now. Yay. So I'm going to get myself together. We may start on this tomorrow because it's one of our standards. That'd probably be a good idea. I found a BrainPop Junior on rocks and minerals too, which would be a good intro to that. And then maybe we can start classifying rocks and minerals and talking about sedimentary and metamorphic and igneous. Yeah. I knew it was with an I. And metamorphic. Oh, look, this has edible rock recipes. Well, yeah, we'll be doing that. Yeah. So this one just takes graham crackers and frosting. Maybe I should split this up into 3 days. Talk about the different kinds of rocks, one each day. And that could be a treat. So, if I get some graham crackers and frosting, since I have to go to Walmart anyway, how about I do that? Yeah. I'm going to be getting some materials for some upcoming special adventures in my classroom anyway, so I might as well pick those up too. So I'm just going to put it on my shopping list really quickly because I can get those ingredients at the store. I'm realizing that part of my droopiness is probably the fact that I didn't eat lunch. Like I had breakfast at 9. I didn't eat lunch today, so that's probably one reason why I'm feeling very wiped out. So I might eat this banana. It might be too ripe for me. I'm really picky about bananas. They have to be kind of barely yellow. So I don't know. I'll figure something out. And I'm going to say goodnight for now because I don't see myself getting back on here tonight. I actually need to edit my weekend vlog, which there's not much to it. I was going to show how I do my hair, but I haven't done my hair. I mean, I blow dried it today, but I mean, look at it. It's going to be really crazy hot hair now. So, nope, I'm not going to show that. And yesterday I wore a headband, and the other day I wore a headband, so I haven't really done my hair like I normally do, and I really look like crud. I haven't redone my nails yet either, because I just haven't had the energy. So when I do those, I will film it, though, because I've had a couple of requests for that. Okay, I'm going to quit rambling and get myself together for tomorrow and go home. I will talk to you later.